Hello. Good morning. This is Sunday and day 2 of Did I Go to Licky Hills to go climb it? And the answer is no. No, I did not go to Licky Hills to go climb it. And you might ask yourself, why? Why is that? Why didn't you go on Licky Hills to climb it? Because you've been talking about this ish for a couple of days now. Forgive my eye. I don't know what's wrong. I had to put some eye drops in. And it's simple, really. I couldn't get to sleep yesterday night. I couldn't get to sleep early. And then I was okay, fine, I'll just stay awake and then go to Licky Hills, earlier. But then at about 4 a.m., because the idea was to go to Licky Hills to start going at 6 a.m. But then at about 4 a.m., I started feeling really, really exhausted and drowsy. And I was like, I don't think I can do this. I don't think I can do this. Okay, you know something? Let me try and get like 40 winks, and then by 6 o'clock, maybe 6:30, I'd feel more ready to go and do this, because I didn't want to drive when I was feeling drowsy and tired. Come 6:30, when my alarm went, come 6 o'clock when my alarm went, I was like, I couldn't even move my body to go turn off my alarm. That's how exhausted I was. So no, we haven't climbed Lick Hill today. However, I should be pushing on my video today, my first one. So very nervous. And I should start editing the new video, the weekly vlog. I'm going to start doing that today. Can you believe it? It's so freaking exhausting doing these things, but it's all right. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Anyway, let me start working on editing that video. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to posting the videos by 5 o'clock every day, every Sunday. My weekly vlogs, I think 5 o'clock on Sundays might be a good time for it. The other one, I don't know what time I'm going to post it. Maybe, I don't know, 2 a.m. So that's, it's okay. So 5 p.m. on Sundays is when I'm going to be posting my videos, my weekly vlogs. 5 p.m. Sundays. So look forward to that. And my random videos, I have no idea. We'll have to see how that works out. So catch you later. Bye.
Hey guys, how you doing? So you'll notice, by the way, this is still Sunday. You'll notice I'm out of the house. Yes, I am. That's because, firstly, I decided it would be a horrible thing if I spent the whole of Sunday in the house. I should at least take a walk. Let me pretend that I am not an antisocial somebody. The second thing, so I'm just looking at one of the things I love the best when I'm walking is looking at property. I mean, it's like I thought to buy it, but it's really fun to look at and imagine what the lives are like and what's going on in there. Anyway, so I decided to go for a walk, but I said, okay, let me go for a walk and go to the shops. But I'm going to go through Edgbaston Reservoir, which is not far from where I live. And I decided to go with this bag. I decided to go through Edgbaston Reservoir, which because I want to go to the Lidl. I realized that I've not been to the Lidl in a long time, and then when I went, I think a couple of days ago, when I went with my friends, when I was talking to my friends, I realized, okay, it's about 35 minutes walk from my house, so that's doable. I can roll with that 5 minutes. It's a good walk to go there, walk around, buy stuff and come back. So that'll give me maybe not my 10,000 steps a day, but definitely a couple. I'm on a very busy road right now. Anyway, so I'm going with this bag. It's an expandable bag, but I figure if I'll take a small bag, it will limit what it is that I'm going to buy, because I can be spendthrift, and since I'm going mainly for food, with food only, I don't think it should be that much of a problem. So I guess I shall see you. By the way, I want to start editing my video for this week, or for last week. And it turns out like I have about 3 hours of footage. I'm like, I'm not interested enough to have 3 hours of footage. What the heck was I doing? What was I recording for 3 hours? I can literally not think of anything I was recording for 3 hours in the last week that would expect me to edit it. So there's a lot of editing that's going to go on because I'm not that interested. And I think I must have double copied a few things because I can't imagine why otherwise. Ugh, boy races in Birmingham. Anyway, this is probably how I got 3 hours of freaking footage. Catch you later. Bye. So, important fact, as I am walking, I was just checking the direction to get to the Lidl and realized because I forgot that today being Sunday, everything closes earlier. So, the Lidl closes in 40 minutes, but according to the map, I can get there in 10 minutes. So, let's see if that's the case, because suddenly I need to get a bit more heart pumping. Oh my god, why did I decide to do this today? Okay, it's okay, I can do this. It is literally a 10-minute walk at a hop. No more, detours to check out interesting buildings or interesting sites. Let's go for it. We can do it. Yeah. Made it. I made it just in time. Oh, that was close. Okay, so let's do the shopping thing. I don't know if the shelves are pretty empty, but hopefully I can find everything that I want. Let's go. Oh, he plants his bread. You're just gonna get stuffed up. Okay, let's continue.
Hey guys, it's still just about morning. It's actually 7 minutes still in the morning, and I am. Hold on, I'm just I'm putting you on a tripod so we can look each other face to face. Yes, and I am still just about ready to say it's morning. It's Monday. Yay! Working from home as usual. It's been back to back all day, meetings. I am going to take my lunch time because one of the side hustle jobs that I'm looking for, they supposedly are going to be doing interviews at 1 o'clock today. Now I have a meeting at 2 o'clock. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave a bit early at about 12:45 for lunch. So I can come back at by 1:45 and try and see if I can do the interview with the place I want to do the job. I'm not sure they're going to hire me, to be frank, because firstly, they may not really be fully prepared to interview me. Number one, and number two, again, like I mentioned before, one of my concerns is I might be too well qualified for the job. However, I'm still looking for other jobs, so there's nothing, things are not lost there. What I am focusing on, however, is I have a couple of hard meetings, literally from 2 to 5. I am in meetings back to back, so I just need to get everything up and running on that so that I can be fully prepped for it. Otherwise it's okay. Otherwise it's a good day. I've been thinking of, I was talking to my mom about the fact that I started this YouTube channel and she had lots of ideas of what I could do to promote it, what I could talk about. She's very into me talking of doing story time. So sort of like story time about my dating life, story time about friendship, story time about lots of different things. She was asking that why don't I share the link um for this on my WhatsApp group to sort of friends that I have. Here's the thing. First, I don't really have that many WhatsApp group. I don't do WhatsApp group. So she suggested I said send it to friends. And I think I'm a bit nervous and a bit embarrassed. Like, what would they think of me if I'm sending them these things? Would people realize even more how crazy and foolish I am? Possibly. But will it potentially get the word out there? Yes. So I don't know. I'm still vacillating on what to do on that. I at some point I'm gonna have to share this with other people that maybe just stumble on it. But yeah, it should be cool. Anyway, I've been talking for 3 minutes and saying literally nothing. So I am going to drop off now because there's so many emails. So many emails and messages coming through. So I need to go back to work. As usual, I'm having my apple cider vinegar, lime, honey tea. It's very good for mornings. It's good for mornings. And I will catch up with you guys later. See ya. Bye. Hey guys. So just got back from the other interview. Not had lunch, but that's okay. Not even sure my stomach can handle that right now because there's just a lot going on. But the interview seemed to go well. I am older than even the person that was interviewing me, but the truth of the matter is I don't really have an issue with working with someone who, having a boss who's younger than me. So I don't really have an issue with that. They did make reference to the fact that they might be calling me this weekend to trial me out to see how good I am at the job. That itself has its own nerves to be developed because because it just generally has its own challenges, It just has its own challenges. So not really much anybody can do about that. However, let's see how it goes. In the interim, I need to get back to work. There were quite a few emails that came in while I was out. So got to deal with them and move on from there. Catch you later, guys. Bye.
So, as I was saying, I'm kind of pissed off because I woke up this morning to go to work as I usually do. My first email was violence. The customer had sent an email over the weekend. He'd been upset because X, Y, and Z had happened. I'm like, okay, fine, no problem. Did the necessary escalations, did what I needed to do. Only for a colleague of mine who was copied in the email, granted, to now come back to me and mansplain to me that the email I sent to the customer was too... It was this word he used that pissed me off. It was too demeaning. That the fact that I apologized to the customer basically meant that the customer was always going to come back asking, looking for apology when things happened. And I'm like, so when he kept going on, I was, you're fuming. But first in the morning, you don't want anger to be your Monday morning. They now went with yes, that when he did the job, or when he used to do this sort of job in another company, this is what he did, and this and the other. This man was mansplaining to me my job, the job that I have been doing, the job that I hired him into. As in, the job he's doing it because I hired him. Okay. So after he finishes mansplaining my job to me, I go back and I'm like, okay, firstly, thank you very much for your feedback. But thank you. However, the job I do requires empathy. So even though the customer may be wrong, the fact still remains that something did go wrong that caused them umbrage. So therefore, my talking about it, my apologizing for the distress they received is not demeaning myself. It's actually understanding and empathizing with them. Number one. Number two, we did fuck up. We said like we did the job great. We actually did fuck up. So since we did fuck up, yes, there needs to be some acknowledgement of that. And last but not least, asshole, Yes, I do know how to ask customer for the meeting, which is why in the email I asked for a meeting so that we could discuss it and resolve it. So that happened. So bear in mind that this is my first 45 minutes into my new day on a Monday. Go from there. I went into a meeting, and in that meeting, this colleague is there. It's a colleague with serious partners and things. I'm having a conversation. We're agreeing things, and guess what this household does again? In front of everybody, he was mansplaining to me my job again. Now, here's the interesting thing. Firstly, I am the only black person in this meeting. I am the only black woman in this meeting. So, and I'm the only black person, the only black woman, one of two women in this meeting. And I was sitting down in this meeting, and you can hear me say meeting because, and I'm like, yes, I know what to do to speak to the customer. Thank you very much. And this man continues to mansplain to me. And then some of the other ones were like, oh, he's just trying to help. And you realize when that anger settles over you, when that feeling of this is bullshit, this is fucking bullshit settles over you, and I just had to take a breath. Like, I had to take a breath. Salary must be paid, mortgage must be paid, but I'm not kidding. I'm pissed off. In between all of this, I'm trying to sort out this client problem, and then another client problem, then another thing that we did wrong. I obviously had to go in between during my lunch to this other interview I wanted to do for a weekend job, which I did. And I'm taking my walk. I do this at the end of every day because it's my sort of way of distressing. Probably doesn't help that I'm ranting to my phone right now. I look like a crazy person on the street while I'm doing this walk, but it is what it is. And if you cannot see me, I'm very sorry. I will obviously not be carrying like a spotlight or anything around me while I'm doing my walk. And then I want to have a glass of port. Yes, a glass of port. I am that sort of woman. But I think port will be too heavy though for the food I'm eating. Since the food is quite light, probably better to have port after dinner, right? Just as a chillax. So probably I'll just have. Actually, know something. Do I want to do alcohol on a Monday? No, I don't want to do alcohol on a Monday. Just because I'm pissed off with these people, should not destroy my routine of, downing alcohol first thing on a weekday. So no, I'm not going to do that. I think I'll just have like a hot chocolate and what else? Yeah, just have a hot chocolate. And we're done with that. I don't know, guys. Sometimes I feel as though I'm just angry for no reasons, and other times I feel fully justified in my anger. And right now I feel justified in my anger, but also because I'm the sort of person who always has to rationalize everything that happens to me. I'm thinking that, could I just accept what he says, like in good faith? But this is not the first time this guy has done this. I'm going to have a conversation with him about this BS. And no, that's actually, I have had this conversation with him about this BS. But then he raised this in a way that was kind of like, oh, I'm just trying to help. You don't have to be so sensitive. And I want to like punch him. I want to punch him. I want to box his stupid ass fucking nose. That's how much I want to punch him in the face. Oh, this walk will be good. Let me walk it out with my sister. I'll catch up with you guys later. Bye bye. Hello. So back to work I go. On the Tuesday, I feel like I say this every week, so there really isn't anything surprising here. But yeah, going to work. Today should be an interesting. Well, I always say today should be an interesting day. But every day is interesting, except when it's not. What's going on today? So today, I am probably going to go into Primark during my lunch. So this second job that I have requires black trousers and a black button-down shirt. Now, to be frank, I don't go to Primark anymore. Not in this big age. But if I am looking to do this job temporarily, the sort of clothes that we normally buy for this role, I don't think will wear well over time, because I need clothing that is a bit, well, more, you know, more often ready. But at the same time, I need something that's going to cost a lot because of what's going on. Having said that, the place I interviewed with yesterday haven't called me back, so that's still a bit of a crapshoot. But I am also, what else am I also applied for some other jobs yesterday, some waitressing jobs, so hopefully they'll come back to me. And then barring that, I guess I could also look for some shop work. So let me see how this week goes. If I don't get any takers on the applications I've sent out, then the next thing I'm going to go with will be, how do you call these guys? Shops. I'm going to go to some shops. Maybe the Sainsbury's of the world. And see. Or maybe not the Sainsbury's of the world. Who knows? Maybe just some shops. Anyway, catch you guys later. Bye.
Hey guys, how you doing? Just got back from work. I think, let me see, I need to put you on, I think I need to put you on the track. Here we go. Just got back from work and I decided to, I told you I'd gone to Primark earlier in the afternoon because I wanted to try, this thing isn't fitting well, but I wanted to get some of these trousers and things for this potential new job I may or may not be getting. I don't know. Can you see me? I think you can see me. Anyway, I'm in front of my mirror, so I'm looking at myself. I have like my phone on a tripod with the back camera looking at me. Because I was in Primark, I was like, oh my God, I saw some nice things. I'm like, okay, let me try them on and see if they really are that nice. And I'm gonna be honest with you. The first one just ain't feeling like that. Let me see. I need to get some distance. Oh, I'm in the wrong place. So as I was saying, you don't know what just happened. As I mentioned earlier, I had gone to Primark during my lunchtime, and I wanted to get some black trousers and tops for this new job that may or may not happen. I'm still waiting on that, still applying. But while I was there, I found some other things. And truth is, I'm probably not going to keep most of them. And I'm trying on one of the things I got, which is a dress. It's like an A-line dress. And I got it in a bigger size than I normally would because of the bust. Because I obviously am kind of busty. So what that ends up meaning is that certain clothes that are meant to look like, oh, all normal and things look exceptional. So I'm gonna try and do mud shots. I've never done these before. I'm never really good at them, and show you what it is that I have on, and talk a bit about it. So I'm gonna put you up here, and let's see how this thing works, right? So how far out can you can actually see me in the mirror? Okay, let me try it from here. Okay, hold on. All right, let's try that. I think that should be okay. Okay. So, can you see me? This dress is size 18 from Primark. I am a size, I've grown fat too. I'm a size 16, 18 on top, 18, 20 at the bottom. Primarily because of my thighs. I have huge ass thighs. So this is 18, and I'd gotten it because I thought it would be a nice, easy shift wear to wear. Can you hear me? I hope you can hear me. Shift wear to wear during like summer and things, but it doesn't fit that well. It's not cut very well. It's too tight. Even with the size I got, it's still too tight at the bust. So this is a bust.
So outfit number 2 is a black trousers, a pair of black trousers, and this shift type top. I think I got this as well because I like the fabric. It's like a lyocell viscose knits. But again, I think like the shift dress, it doesn't really work, partly because of the bust, but also the neckline. The neckline makes you feel as though I'm, well, trying not to die. The trousers is an interesting one because, interestingly enough, it fits my thighs, back and front. This is a size, oh, by the way, when I talked about VPL, go away. I'm a grown-ass woman, I wear pants that cover my backside. So I've gotten this trousers actually in size 18, and it does fit. It fits around the thighs. Where it doesn't fit that well, the waist. Now, usually my waist is smaller, but in this case, it seems as though it's the opposite. So fits in the thighs, but tight in the waist. But I do like it. Like, I really, really, really like this trousers. This is part of their they have this range, which is like a premium range. So I really like the quality. It's cotton. It's 100% cotton. It has some good pockets. I like the pleats in front. It's just that the waist. I mean, let's look. Let's try. Okay, I can go down. I can go up. But if I eat, this waist is not going to work. Let me try pretend I'm sitting. Okay, sitting isn't bad. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. But the top is a no-go. This is another one outfit I got. The top is a linen mix with cotton. And I got it in a size 18-20. But here's the thing. This is actually incredibly big on me. Like, really big. By the way, if you're worrying about the top, I don't know how to tuck my shirts in. I either tuck them all the way in or tuck them all the way out. I'm not really good at halfway points. So this is a size 18-20, and it's actually kind of large. You can tell from the shoulders, you can tell from here. However, because of the way this company cuts clothes, you got the arm, it means that I'm still gaping. But this is all this additional spare fabric is in the cloth, and it's still gaping in front. Like it's still gaping. Now, ideally, if I was going to wear this is what I'd wear to the work thing because they're meant to be black and black. So black top and black trousers. The trousers are a pair of chinos. I figure that they are probably a bit more, they have lycra in it, so very movable. And the belly is there. But again, this is a similar cut to the other trouser because it has that pleats in front, and it has the quite fitted high-waisted look, but the waist here is kind of tight as well, so I'm guessing maybe my stomach has a comfort. The waist is kind of tight as well, but it is, because it's stretched here, there's movement in it. If I got a bigger size, the waist would be too big on this particular chino, but the top, which I thought was kind of quality, the cut lets it down, so pretty good chance this is going to end up back. So last but not least is I'm wearing the chino still, but it's meant to be, is this cheaper black shirt, again from Primark. And this is why I don't shop at Primark, because oh god, because literally the quality of pretty much everything kind of sucks. So this is exactly the same size. This is size 18. So yeah, like 18-20, so similar to the other black one. But here's the issue. Even though it's a stretchy fabric, everything is pulling. Look, I had to unbutton this because, let me show you. I look like a sausage trying to burst out of his skin. Now, it fits, but here's the problem. The arm here, up here, too tight. Bust, gaping everywhere. Back, you look at the back. The back doesn't have like that much, it's not skin tight, so there's freedom in it. However, everything in front looks a mess. I mean, I believe the back is okay. Yeah, the back is, okay for what it is, but everything else is a mess. So, yeah, this is Primark. Is it peeling on me? I mean, I think out of everything I got, I think the trousers, the chinos, yes, I'll keep for the work thing. I might keep the tailored trousers
I'm not sure. I need to look at it again. I need to try it and think about my stomach and how I'll sit in it. Um, it's one of I guess it's one of those trousers that even though it fits everywhere else during my period, I cannot wear it because my stomach will just explode because I'm bloated. But this it sort of feels good. This works for the sort of job I'm looking at. Like I said, it's a size 18, which is surprising because usually, like I said, because of my thighs, I probably go for a size 20. So what this has basically told me is that if I want a top, a shirt to wear for this work, I need to go to Marks and Sparks. So Marks and Sparks, I'm coming to you to get myself a black button down shirt because everything else is kind of crap.
Hey guys, how you doing? Yes, 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 yes. In case you're wondering, which I don't think you are because I think I must have said it yesterday, but maybe not. Well, you can obviously tell I'm in Chamberlain Square now, but I am not going to work as I usually would. Well, not my office work as I usually would. At this time, it's actually a bit earlier than I usually come to the office. Actually, no, it's actually right on time that I usually come to the office. I'm off to London. I have a client visit in London. So my train is from New Street Station at, in about 15 minutes. Yeah, in about 15 minutes. So I made good time, I hope. I could have gotten everything royally wrong, but I'm sure it says 8:47, not 8:74. 8:47. So down to New Street Station, get my ticket. Down to London. My meeting is at 11. Probably going to end at about 2, maybe 3. Get the train back. So I really not to do much in London, but going for client meetings. And yes, all you saw was my changes there. And then back to Birmingham. In the interim, I'm going to try. Well, not try. I definitely need to work on the train to and from. But yeah, not that exciting. It's just a London trip. So just finished my meeting in London. I'm in Victoria. That's where the meeting took place. And need to go back to the train station to Euston. But while I am here, quite selfishly, I'm popping into shops because, well, I'm here. And there's a few more selections of certain shops in, no, I don't want to check them out, in London than there are in Birmingham. So I'm just taking advantage of that. I just saw a Sweaty Betty. I've never actually been into a Sweaty Betty. I'm not saying that they intimidate me, but it's kind of like, firstly, the price is not reasonable for what they're selling. Maybe if I become a big exercise person, then that makes sense, but generally, no, it's not. Secondly, I'm not a big exercise person, so it doesn't make sense for me to invest that much money in something like that. So I can go two ways. I can go that way, which sees me see Sweaty Betty, Waterstone, Hobbs, Jones, Zara, or I can come this way, which sees me to Bolton Brown, Charles Thirret. Actually, I couldn't find, there's Marks and Sparks I just came out from. I couldn't find the black button down shirts there. So let me check Charles Thirret. Mostly they sell very expensive shirts, so probably not there then. I don't know. Probably not Charles Thirret. I don't know. I need to find another place where I think I could find the black button down shirts because by the way, the noise is from if this standards guy moving his trolley. Yeah, I don't know. Let me go to Victoria and then, I don't know, figure out my way somewhere. I'll get there eventually. Catch you later.
Hey guys, just got back from the outside world. Had a client meeting today. Had to go into London. I didn't really record much. I think I just recorded a bit of where I was, which was in and around Victoria. Now back home. I didn't show what I wore today because I was feeling quite proud of myself. It's a bit dark for me. I usually don't wear this much black. But yeah, I kind of like it though, so I thought I should show it to you. So I got this cardigan is from Uniqlo. Most of my cardigans are from Uniqlo. It's a dark gray cardigan, and I have this little brooch, butterfly brooch on here. I have my Ferragamo belt, but I flipped it around. So instead of the black side, this time I used the dark brown side. And then underneath is this dress. It's actually a dress. It's not like a skirt and a top. It's a dress from Collective. They're this retro inspired, vintage inspired brand that I used to shop from, but not so much anymore. I'm not quite sure about their quality anymore, but that's a different thing altogether. So it makes me feel a bit like a nun in a good sense. Yes, I think it's a good sense. But then in case you're wondering why my cheek is big, I'm eating a sweet. That's why. I know I said I was going to stop eating sweets, but my energy levels were so low. You need something to pick me up. So yeah, I'm wearing this so it's basically it's a removable collar, so you can see the buttons here. And you can button it all the way to the top. But I don't like doing that because I feel as though I don't have enough of a neck. So it's pretty much like my head is sitting on my shoulders. Well, you know what I'm trying to say. There's no neck in between. So having it as a V is quite cute. And I really love it. I don't wear it that often. And usually when I wear it without the collar. So I thought to try it with the collar today. For the shoes, I'm not obviously wearing shoes at the moment, but I was wearing a pair of suede Rupert Sanderson, which I think I spoke about right now. But it was this brown suede. I think these are the Naya. Keep saying Naya. I wonder if I said Naya. I'm not sure it's Naya or Nala. I don't know, one of them pumps, but it's the one with the block heel. So, and it's not that high. It's only about 60 mm, I think. So yeah, so this is what I look like today. I think I look kind of cute. I enjoyed the look. This feels like a very me look. But then again, I'm wearing clothes that I feel are more me than not when I'm going out. So it has this sort of circle type skirt, which accommodates my belly. But it also has the belt cinches in my waist. It gives the profile on top looks quite slim and fitted. But then it also gives just that little bit of what's this? Isn't this how the posh girl stand? Oh god, that's balance for you. The influencer girls they stand on their tippy toes and be like, ooh, oh, look at me. Well, look at me, I'm done. Today was a good day. Some questionable things, but a good day nonetheless. And that's what I'm going to focus on, the good day part of it. And I'm going to get something for dinner. I have no idea what I'm going to eat for dinner. But I'm going to get something for dinner. And then I'm going to veg out. Either in front of YouTube. As I was getting undressed, I realized that I never really showed you the full dress itself. I just showed you it covered with something else. So this is the dress. It's a circle skirt type of dress. It has pockets, which I love. It's like it's very stretchy, like I would say like a spandex mix outfit. So it has quite a lot of stretch to it. But I did put some pop buttons in between the chest. I obviously didn't put that there because again, gaping, button down, what are you gonna do? But I do really love it. It's a beautiful sort of dress. I feel it's wonderful in emphasizing the parts of me that I want to emphasize and de-emphasizing the parts of me that I don't want to emphasize. So because of the skim up front, it doesn't show my belly. Because of the cut of the outfit, it emphasizes my waist, slims down my waist, but also shows all of this. But also the length is a midi length, and it's a good midi length for me because it's just underneath, above my calves, or kind of mid calves to be honest. But it does feel, it feels demure, but also sexy, which I think is the best look. Like some people want to go for sexy all the time. My look is more demure but sexy. It's like look at me and think I'm such a classy lady, but I have a Dirty little secret type of a look. I know, I'm stupid. But yeah, I do love this dress. I love this dress. I have something similar from Laura Ashley before they closed down. But that's a bit longer, I think, as a dress. And it has a lot more bust problems than this does. Anyway, yeah. So this is the dress. This is what it looks like. This time, yeah, bye-bye for real, because I do need to go. I have stuff to do. Ciao. Hey guys. Can you see me? Yeah, I think you can. Maybe not. Can you? I'm not sure. I'm sort of standing here in my robe with the hood off, eating lunch. It is lunchtime. So 1:30 thereabouts. Oh wow. It's a bit chilly. Chillier than it's been for a while. And not gonna lie. It's Thursday. I'm eating lunch. It's some of the salad. I had the salad bowl that I didn't finish last time, so I've just thrown everything inside it. And I'm having some cheese twists. Is this the healthiest lunch I could have? Actually, yes, I do. I mean, it's basically like I'm used to having croutons in the salad. I'm just having it as, by itself. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed right now. I'm feeling very overwhelmed, actually. The trip to London yesterday was good. And I came back in the evening, I was feeling optimistic. But I don't know, this morning I feel a bit worn out and a bit unproductive. Would that be the word for it? I mean, not necessarily unproductive, because I am... Oh, it's cold. My head is cold. Not necessarily unproductive because I've done a lot. But I mean unproductive insofar as I suddenly feel lacking again. And I've not felt this way for a while. And I think it's an amalgam of a couple of things. I think it's an amalgam of having to give up therapy, which has me shaken a bit more than I thought it would. It's partly, having to looking for another job, other than my day job, my normal, day job, 9 to 5 job. And that's not really panning out well, because I've not heard back from the people I went for that interview with, and I've applied for other jobs and they're not coming back to me. So it feels like that that fear of mine about being overqualified, or people see my CV thinking I'm overqualified for the role and not wanting to talk to me, is the case. But then again, I could just be being a whiny bitch and just not actively... Could I do more? Possibly. I mean, if I don't hear back from these guys this weekend, I'm going to go to another area not far from mine and look to see if there are any jobs available there, and apply in those spaces, because, well, to be frank, what do I have to lose, right? I don't know. And I think also in its own way, having to actively save, not like, don't get me wrong, I have my savings like I've mentioned before, but I mean having to actively think about saving, as opposed to not being able to have a life where my salary is enough to do the things that I need to do, the things that I want to do, and also have a savings, is also adding to that. And like, I feel that the overwhelming sense of need is wearing me down, and I don't really feel that I have anybody to talk to about it without someone coming back saying, well, but you still have enough money to do blah blah blah. And I'm trying to explain that it's not that. It's about the fact that there are all these big things coming up in the near future, and I just can't seem to think my way around it. And every business idea I seem to have seems to be, oh my God, it's not going the way I thought, or I basically just feel useless, right? I just feel useless, which isn't really anybody's fault, to be honest. It's just a feeling. Could also be I'm pre-hormonal, when you're pre-something and the hormones just start beating against you. Could also be that. It is going to that time of the month. So yeah, anyway, lots of vitamins, eating lunch. I have a meeting at 3. Another meeting that, oh God. You know, there's some meetings that just make you question your existence. Like, it makes you ask yourself, am I good enough? It's one of those sort of meetings where the client is difficult and irascible and, you know, contradictory, and I'm gonna have to think my way around them, think my way forward around them, then identify the issue, then go back into the business and then do that again around everybody who says they want to do the job but don't really want to do the job, so they're throwing up roadblocks. It just feels a bit much. But neither here nor there. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to have my lunch. I'm going to watch some YouTube. Then I'm going to get back on the work laptop, do some work before I meet with this client. Then I have another meeting. All right, let me check. Yeah, then I have another meeting, and then it's off to my walk for my walk. Hey guys, how you doing? Me again. This time around you catch me in my car. Hold on. The radio was on. I'm not having my walk this evening, as you can obviously tell, because of a few things that has happened. So one of them is that the place I went to look for a second job, the part-time job, have come back to me and asked me to come in on Saturday for like a 1-hour trial. Who knows how that's going to go, but now I do. Well, before I was vacillating a bit about getting a black button-down shirt. I need to make that effort. I'm not going to be able to go tomorrow. So I'm going there. I'm trying to pop into like Next or something in Selyoke to see whether or not I can buy that. And then further to that, the idea would be to check Sainsbury, I guess, as a last resort if I can't find anything. We shall see. However, my mood from earlier hasn't dissipated. To be frank, I think I don't know. My mood is just all over the place at the moment, which I know isn't necessarily due to a particular person or a particular thing, but it is something worth noting, I guess. So yeah, nothing much more to talk about. Nothing exciting to talk about. Why am I wearing a hood? Because my head is still cold and my car engine hasn't fully warmed up. So the air conditioning is not blowing that beautiful hot air. hot air. Have you guys found, for those people who drive cars, how it is that sometimes your car is warmer than your house? I don't know, maybe it's because the way we buy petrol or the way we buy electricity, but honestly it's a thing worth noting. Anyway guys, I'm gonna sign off now, and I'll catch you all later. Bye. Good evening guys, how are you? Can you hear me? Hold on, I think there must be some interference. Can you see me? Probably not. Today's Friday. I haven't filmed at all today. This is my first time filming. Why? Because there's nothing new really. In case you're wondering why this weird cable is here, it's because my headphone is on, and it's easier and cold, and I don't want to put my hood down because I didn't bring my cap out, so the wind is blowing straight into my head, and I'm not gonna lie, my skull isn't enjoying this weather at all. So yeah, I'm going for my evening walk. It's actually much later than I usually go for my evening walk. Oh look, there's light because a security light is shining straight to my face. Yeah. It's later than I usually go my evening walk because, yes, even though it's Friday, unfortunately
work. Work was just overwhelming. However, I think I mentioned yesterday that I'm a bit in the doldrums because I think it's hormonal, it's period hormonal about to start, and yes, I do still have my period. I'm not quite at that age yet. Well, God knows I'm close. But yeah, so I think it's partly hormonal, but I also think it's work stress. I think it's just overall work stress. I don't think you can see me. I don't even think. Well, good luck with that. I hope something catch. So yeah, so going for the evening walk now. I think I mentioned yesterday. Yes, I mentioned yesterday about being hormonal and crap, but also the one of the places I went to for the part-time job, the second job came back to me, and they have definitely approved the opportunity to do Saturday work with them. You see, this is why sometimes walking at night is a problem, because you get concerned and worried about being followed. I just saw a gentleman who was well, a gentleman that concerned me, I should just say. But anyway, back to what I was saying. So I'm going to go in tomorrow for a test shift, but not really a test shift, like it's only going to be for 1 hour, I guess, for them to take me through some basic training to see if I'm too snotty for the role, to see if I'm good enough for the role as well. It's an interesting dynamic. Oh wow, you literally can't see me. It's an interesting dynamic, the parameters that exist between this job I want to do and my confidence and my belief of being accepted. It's a mess. Honestly, it's just a mess. But anyway, enough about my burblings. My fingers and my hands are freezing, and I'm going to continue walking, talk to a friend or two of mine, and warm my hands off, because it is getting very chilly at the moment in the UK. Well, let me not talk about the UK in general, but in Birmingham the temperature has definitely dropped. I'll catch you guys later. Bye bye. Hey guys, I think you can see me. How you doing? I've just come back from my walk, and I'm sure you're thinking to yourself, oh my god, this is so different from the way she looked a couple of, well, in your life, minutes, but in my life about an hour ago, and since yesterday as well, because as I mentioned, I'm very low energy. But wash my hands, by the way. I'm not gonna lie, that walk, there's like a reason why I take that walk. I went out, hung out by myself. It's quite cold. Then called a friend of mine to catch up, kikied a little bit, and it was really cool. Like, it was really, really good to just catch up with a friend and move past the stress of the day and the things that were really pissing me off over the last few days. I think there's a reason I do the walk, and this always tells me that when I don't do the walk, I'm missing out on something. And yeah, just to say, there's a reason I do the walk, and I feel so much more invigorated than I did a couple of hours ago. And now I'm back, and it's nearly 8 o'clock, which is quite late. So I'm going to make dinner. Dinner is going to be a ready meal. It's what's it called? Something Charles Bingham Thai red chicken curry and fragrant rice for one, because I don't want to cook. Yeah. So where was I? Yeah. So that is basically going to be me in the evening. I'm going to try doing some stretching, I think, later on before I go to bed. I just need to loosen up some very tense muscles. And then to bed with me. But I just wanted to come here and share how much more positive I feel after the walk earlier, because not gonna lie, I'm washing dishes, by the way. Not gonna lie, for a while there my energy levels were just totally off. But yeah, I'll catch you later. Maybe when I'm doing my stretches. I might record myself when I'm doing my stretches, or maybe not, but we'll see. Anyway, this is Friday. In case this is the end of the Friday vlog for today, see ya tomorrow when I go for... Oh, I remembered. I need to go pick up my my jewelry from Jewelry Quarter. I was meant to do that last week. I forgot. So I need to go this week to pick it up. Yeah, and that's it. Catch you tomorrow, I guess, for the next set of activities. Take care.
Hey guys,
Bye.
how are you doing today? It's Saturday and I'm on my way to Jewelry Quarter. Then after that, I'm going to go to the trial thing for the Saturday job I spoke to you guys about a while ago. This is what I'm wearing. I know they said a black shirt, which I think I originally thought was a button-down shirt, and it might still be a button-down shirt. But you all saw the button-down, the black button-down shirts I tried. They really were not good. So I got this just, shirt. Hey guys, so this is the end of another vlog. What did I do today? I went to Jewelry Quarter, as I mentioned, to go pick up some pieces that I was getting repaired and changed. The jewelers I went to is called Manor Jewelers, and they are on 16 Hockley Street. The reason I'm talking about them, listen, nobody's sponsoring this. Nobody knows me not to sponsor. The reason I'm talking about them is because they're such nice people. And they're so very helpful. They do bespoke jewelry, so they can make jewelry for you, but they can also repair jewelry. And you can notice I'm just opening up the little package that they put my pieces in. So let me just show you what I did. So this necklace was around one of the little balls that you can see here. It was broken. It broke. I can't even find... Is this it? No, I don't think so. I don't even know where they fixed it. I can't find it. I can't see it. Is this it? I don't think so. I don't know. It was broken. They fixed it, so this is good to go. The other was I had this rather nice fine necklace, but the challenge with it was I kept getting tangled. I couldn't wear it by itself. I couldn't wear it with anything else. It would just get very tangled. It's very delicate, very fine, but very impractical for my life at the end of the day. So I had them make it into anklets. I haven't worn them yet, but they're 10-inch anklets. The chain was 22 inches, so there were 2 inches left from it that I couldn't do anything with. So I just sold it back and got a discount from the final cost of my item. And then the big story of the day is I went for the for the role appraisal, I guess, for the role I want to take on, the Saturday job or weekend job I want to take on. And it was good. It's very interesting how it is that... I want to put my hand up. I'm used to putting my hand up. It's very interesting how it is that how muscle memory comes into play when it comes to certain things. The role that I'm going for is going to this sort of setting and take on that role again and then just move with it. It's very, very interesting how your body and your mannerisms just fit into that. In addition to that, the parts of your character that are maybe very leaning towards the service industry just sort of falls back into those patterns. It's very weird. Anyway, that is it for this week. The next time you see me, so I just noticed there's something on the floor under my chair. I don't know. So yeah, the next time you see me will be in the next vlog. You'll notice so I posted a video of me dyeing my hair earlier than I should have. The reason I did is because a friend of mine had asked how I dyed mine. She wanted to get details. I couldn't send her the video via, via WhatsApp because the file was too large. So I decided to post it on YouTube and then share it with her, which means that you will not have gotten a Thursday video last week. But you shall, I believe, yeah, you shall be getting one next week, this coming week. Most likely a story time. Most likely a story time about him, about the time this married man that I knew was married tried to swerve me. Like, then it's a thing. It's a thing in and of itself. Anyway, that's it. That's me for today. I shall catch you next week. Right? Take care, guys. Oh. If I forget the thing that I'm doing, please like, please subscribe, please share, please press the notification button, and I shall leave another video for you to watch somewhere on the screen somewhere. Have a wonderful day, guys. Bye.